Jersey crypto here. And let me tell you, it's getting cold in New Jersey. So, in my opinion, the next huge uptrend is going to be NFTs. And here's why. And I did mention this in my previous videos. But one, Rari is doing really well today, up over 20%. And they did double that just a week ago and went up about 40% or so, maybe more. Um, you got Ozzy Osbourne coming out with an NFT, and whether it does well or not, I honestly don't care. But all I do care about is the fact that he has people working for him. He's been dropping content at the right times his whole life because he has good management behind him. He's been successful for a very long time, and they know that there is going to be a push in the NFT market, and that's why they are releasing their NFTs soon. Eminem just bought an ape, using it as his profile picture, and even if that's the only utility he sees for that, it's kind of cool. He dropped 500K on it. I think that's showing a great interest in the value of the market. Rarible is taking, or Rarible is showing as well with its price how much interest is starting to be initiated. When you see upticks like that, I mean, it's under $100 million market cap. It's having some great upticks over the past month, despite the marketplace, and I think there's a lot more to come. Its average price being, I think it topped out in the 40s, like 45, $46. It started at like pretty much a dollar. So you're looking at like a $23 uh, median, and it's under that. So great opportunity to get into it. It's one that I'm really paying attention to. I've been trading back and forth between the Getcoin and the Rari. Now I'm happy holding the Rarible. Um, Frictionless on ramp. People can use Visa to buy the NFTs, and they could sell them for Rari. That's an option. You know what I mean? I talked about it in my last video. Um, Kevin O'Leary just said that the NFT space is going to blow away Bitcoin, and it's because of its utility. You can you can tokenize real world assets, and in his case, watches, by taking a very high definition picture of a watch face and using the NFT as authentication for that, which there's going to be value in the fact that it's going to cost money to authenticate these watches. So the NFTs themselves are going to cost money with the watch. And similar to like minting a baseball card, that, a graded baseball card, imagine having a watch minted through an NFT, and that will add to the value because of the security and the fact that it's an authentic watch. So people will feel more comfortable. It'll allow people to buy the asset with less concern of buying something that's fraudulent. So it'll give them more reassurance. So the application is there. Also Algorand has been showing and applying the application, even if they're not um, calling it NFTs. I mean, they're tokenizing real estate through Lofty AI, and they also have a commercial company. So it's happening anyway. Every single time, it's not called an NFT, but in a sense, that's what it is. It's making a non-fungible, um, tokenized, like a digital representation of a real world asset, and you could just sum it up that it's an NFT. You know what I mean? So I think that's something to consider right now that there is action in the market, and I mean, things are said for a reason. Kevin O'Leary is making a big push right now, and he wants to promote his interests, and he got in prior to making this push public. Obviously, uh, he's an intelligent guy. He's a great investor, and he wants to get in while it's low, and then he wants to push it up. You know, he is his own hedge fund through his social networking, and that's the thing. That's the nice thing about being a billionaire. People will expect you to know what you're talking about, so you can promote your own ideas and appreciate your own assets through just a little bit of hard work. So, or a lot of bit of hard work, whatever you decide. But that's my call. I think Rari is going to be one of the most appreciating assets in the near term. I know OpenSea is doing an airdrop to their users, but they don't currently have a governance token or something that is their own personal token. They're more of a centralized platform. Not saying Rari is totally decentralized, but they're working towards it, and they're utilizing the application that they can to better suit their users. I think being suitable for your users is one of the most important things, and then you make the adjustments necessary to meet your end goal. Um, Follow me on Twitter. I'm gonna start like projecting some of these thoughts towards the, actually, I'm trying to spark up a conversation with David Vork because he's very direct in how he only focuses on decentralization, but you have to be open to the idea that there are other approaches to better suit your users and get them to agree with your vision. It's more so having a common vision and creating that want with your users, and then ultimately speeding up your transition to your end goal of total decentralization. But if you can't communicate really well with the users in a decentralized manner, then that means there is still a need for centralized application. And the only reason we're calling it centralized and decentralized is because there is an awareness now that, through current social media, there's censorship and everything else, which is more so being decided by the centralized entities. You know, if you weren't thinking about it, you just think the internet is, you just go on there and you use it as you'd like. But there is more of a awareness towards, you know, the like some type of guidance and in communication from a higher, being within the internet, which is the centralized institutions running it, and they want to push towards decentralization. But they're pushing towards decentralization, communicating on centralized platforms. So there has to be a bridge, there has to be some type of gradual transition, and the users need to be either better educated on the overall vision, or accept the fact that you have to use current application and bridge somehow, or slowly transition over. So, um, got into a little bit of a rant about that, but it's something I'm currently thinking about because I'm trying to have this conversation. So, and better understand, his side as well. He's someone that I do appreciate greatly, and in his hard work. And sometimes when you work so hard for so long, you'll become stubborn to a specific mindset and idea. And I'm just trying to open it up for both him and myself, um, to see where it goes. So you could tune into that. Hopefully it goes somewhere. Hopefully he responds to me. That's pretty young. I literally just tweeted it at him. A debate that he was trying to open up. So that's me trying to promote some of my other social medias. Same thing, Jersey Crypto on Twitter. You can hit my Instagram. I put some fun videos up. I'll be more active on there as well. But just remember NFTs right now. Not buying the NFTs though, because I mean, do it if you really know how to and you know what projects to get into and you're willing to invest the amount that you need. But if you don't have a ton of money to, you know, diversify yourself in NFTs to up your chances in buying, you know, pieces of art of great value, then you're better off counting on everyone else using the space and just investing into Rari or Rarible or something else that is catering towards that marketplace. I mean, my Algorand, same thing. There's marketplaces built on top of Algorand. Any of the smart contract coins, and you're gaining something from NFT marketplace growing. But a little bit of a more direct um, investment would be into Rari. That's the one I'm choosing. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Just know that that's an option, something you can invest into. If the NFT marketplace is going to grow and the sales and the transactions are going to grow and the assets are going to, gain value over time, you're transacting more money at a time within the marketplace. The marketplace becomes more valuable because the overall market cap becomes more valuable. So, Jersey crypto out. Let's go get those crypto gains. The pinkies for the gains, baby.